Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again. Here we are with another edition of Inside the Headset. It's week 3, it's game 3, and I've got on the phone with me the head coach of the Stewart Creek Red Hawks, and he's red hot. He's 2-0. Head coach Bert Browne. How you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm good. How about yourself, man?
I'm doing well. What about our Colonels? Let's just vacillate in the wind for a second and just feel it, Coach. Just feel it, boys. The Colonels look good. We got a kid that can run, Coach. We got a downhill runner. Don't you know Roy was in the booth smiling?
Well, I guarantee you if they're getting downhill, he's smiling about it.
Oh, it looked real good on video. Looked real good. Hopefully, they got the Veals Saturday. I don't know. I know Steve pretty good. Steve Lockmuller and I are very close friends. I know him. I could probably get a ticket and go up and go to the. I don't even know if they've renamed it the old pizza. It's the old. I'll still call it the old pizza house. But anyway, let's get back to you. Came away with a win Friday night. Took on the Antioch Bears and put a W, and you're 2-0. And it is great to be living in the other side of Rutherford County.
Yeah, It was one of those deals where you come off of a big win and you hope that you can keep the kids grounded and stuff like that, and of course, they got a new football coach that's trying to do some things there that I guess they had gotten on probation last year for fighting and stuff, and I think he's tried to instill in them and probably let some guys go that didn't want to get with the program, and I think he's trying to teach them a little bit, and so they're going to suffer. I think this year it's going to be a little rough year for them, but our kids came out and took care of business early and what we needed to do.
Isn't it funny? You've been around guys like that. Sometimes the guys that are really good have an edge to them, or they don't usually follow the rules very well. They're normally a little bit different, and they just feel like. And you hate that about them, but sometimes you get a kid like that, and you just want to shake them a little bit. But it's hard to deal with them, isn't it, Coach?
I mean, you want kids to play with an edge. You really do, and we got far too many 15-yard penalties in our first game against Mount Juliet, and that's something that I've talked to the kids about. You want to play on the edge, but you still got to be smart and under control, and so those are just things that that get you beat if you're not, and so we did a much better job of that on Friday, and I know that we'll do that going forward.
So you practiced on Monday, you practiced on Tuesday. It's a regular week. There was no holiday other than you just didn't have school on Monday, and everybody got to go out and do a little barbecuing or whatever, but then it was back to work on Tuesday, and then you ended up today. You got a soft walk tomorrow. And then Coach Shelby and you are going to go at it from the Wildcats of Clarksville. Talk to me a little bit about them. 1-1, but I'm sure they look a little bit like Kenwood on film. I'm sure there's some money guys and dangerous weapons, and everybody needs to stay at home and play really good Stewart's Creek football. But you take it from there.
Yeah. We went Labor Day early in the morning. I like to. Anytime we're not in school, I like to go in the mornings and get it over with so that the kids can have the day. And I've told many people that Labor Day, I've labored every Labor Day I can remember. We don't, football, you don't take a day off when it comes to that. But Clarksville's got a good football team, and they've got some big old kids. I mean, they got a nose guard they have two different nose guards, and they're both over 6'6", about 300 pounds. So,
wow.
They got a big old offensive line. They run the ball well. They can throw it around a little bit. And so, we're going to have to go down there. And, of course, this being our first away game, it's going to be a little different. I am, and I don't know how it was in the past, but I'm a time guy, and we're going on a away game, and it's a business trip. We're not hooping and hollering on the bus and all that stuff. That's just how it is. And so our first game out of the gate away, we've got to go down and take care of business. It's going to be a good little drive for us over there to Clarksville. So, we've got to stay focused, and that's the thing that scares me the most when you go your first away game. If it's that far, which it's over, an hour and 20 minutes or so, I just worry about us staying focused and understanding the things we got to do.
When you look at them on video, is their quarterback a running, throwing quarterback? Do they kill you with their tailbacks? Do they kill you with their wide receivers? What are their weapons? Where they really like to hurt you? What do they like to do?
I think that they're pretty good all around. They've got some good skill. They've got quarterback's a good football player, and they got some big old offensive linemen. They really do. So, we're in all aspects of the game that, we're going to have to defend the pass and the run. It's not like you're going in to a team that can't throw the ball. And so it's going to be, our defense has done a real good job. Coach Caudill, Ben Caudill's our defensive coordinator, and Tim McKee's our D-line coach, who does a great job. And then Lucas Williams is our outside backer coach, and Ryan Bridges is our linebacker coach, and those guys have done a great job defensively for us. And so, I think if we got to go play our game, and we fly around. Our defense flies around and gets after it. So, we got to go be physical, like we've been in the first two ball games, and then offensively we got to take care of the football and do our thing.
Coach, you healthy after Friday night?
Relatively. We've got a couple guys banged up a little bit, but relatively healthy. We're banged up at the fullback position, so we're going to go into the game with the guy that's been playing linebacker. He's going to be playing fullback, so but he can play, but relatively we're as healthy as we probably could be at this time, after the second week.
Well, did you get any of the penalties cleaned up?
Yeah, we did. That's something that I talked to the kids about. We're just not going to do the things that we did in the first game, and I think you're playing. I don't know what Mount Juliet was preseason, but I guess they've won 27 or 28 in a row regular season games, and our kids, when you're not used to winning a lot, it's exciting, and I think some of our exuberance was a little too much and got us in penalty problems, but we addressed that and came out Friday night and took care of our business and didn't get those things that just shoot you in the foot,
Well, I always tell people it's great to win, but you got to learn really how to win and why you win, and be respectful, and not only that, but keep certain things to yourself. Just you can share that amongst your friends when you get home. It's all right to celebrate a little bit, but you keep the main thing the main thing.
Well, yeah, you're exactly right, and that's what I told the guys. I like to, I was a very as a player, I was a vocal guy that got excited. I was excitable and got excited and stuff, but you still have to maintain your wits. You just can't lose your mind, and that's something that you got to be able to do. And I could do that. I could get excited and all that stuff, and still maintain my wits and settle down and play the next play. And so. We're learning every week and getting better every week, and that's what all you can ask for.
Well, Coach, good luck Friday night against Clarksville and the Wildcats, and we hope you come away with a win. We're going to be off next week. I'm going to Notasulga, going to see Coach Pat Dye, hang out with him. I do a benefit every year for him, and I will be in touch with you soon, but we hope you come away. I hope when I talk to you real soon that you're 3-0.
You know, I appreciate that. You know, Pat Dye. Tell
me.
His son and my cousin were best friends in high school, and then Ted played. My cousin Ted played for Pat, Coach Dye there at East Carolina. He offered him a scholarship. And
really,
that's it's a small world, I guess.
Well, you'll have to fill me in a little bit, but anyway, I'll be at Crooked Oaks. I've got a board meeting on Thursday, and then I'm going to land in Montgomery, and Judy's going to pick me up. And the one thing we get to do, the most peaceful 45 minutes of every year, and it's a big 45 minutes, but it's when he walks through that door and he gives Judy her time, and she gets to fix him scrambled eggs and bacon and biscuits and gravy and sausage, and we sit there and we have a conversation. I get to have my time with him. He's always been good to me.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I know that. So is that the hunting? Is that their hunting reserve?
That sure is. That's a Crooked Oaks, and
I've hunted turkey on there before.
You've been to Crooked Oaks. You've been to the lodge.
Yeah, when I was coaching in Mississippi.
Really?
In junior college,
You sat at that big table, a big long table.
I did. I can't. You know, I'm getting old, man. I forget stuff, but I remember sitting out there turkey hunting.
Well, you and I'll have to go down. It's a nice place. There's a big table, and he grows 1,000 Japanese maples every year, and it's a beautiful place. There's 1,000 acres. Now you might have been over at the other farm, but you might have been over at the other one. I don't know if you've been at this one. But a beautiful, beautiful facility. I tell you, it's got all these trophies and all the things and all the accomplishments and all the awards. Yeah. You can go down there and stay a weekend. It's a neat place.
Yeah.
But anyway, Coach, good luck, and we will talk soon. And like I said, keep on winning.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Goodbye.